Welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the Beth Israel Rabbi, an early and special 5 Minutes of Torah. This coming Shabbat, we are reading a special Haftarah known as Haftarah Chazon, a Haftarah in which the prophet Isaiah has a vision of the destruction of the first temple. And after this Shabbat Chazon, the Shabbat of vision, we will begin the fast day of Tisha B'Av, of the 9th of Av, in which we remember the destruction of both the first and second temple and other calamities that have befallen the Jewish people over the course of our history. We have had so much destruction, so many difficult events in our history as a people, that we need to have one day in which to fast and reflect on these terrible events. I have to say, though, that this past week has not been an easy one for the Jewish people or for Israel. It has been almost 2 years now that Israel has been at war after the Hamas terror attack, the horrific events of October 7th, 2023. And because of this ongoing war, we have seen the humanitarian situation for the average person in Gaza deteriorate. And of course we know that the situation for the 20 living hostages who are being held captive in the tunnels of Gaza must also be deteriorating quickly as well. And the current humanitarian situation in Gaza has led to, quite frankly, a PR disaster in terms of the PR war against Israel that Hamas has also been waging. One of the tipping points for this was this past week, an image that was shown on the front page of the New York Times that then went viral. An image that was manipulated by Hamas and was actually supposedly of a young child who is dying of hunger. But the truth was that he was suffering from a pre-existing condition. The New York Times has now admitted that they fell for this, but the damage that it has done is already too late. In reaction to this particular image and the situation that the Gazans are facing, we saw first France, England, and now embarrassingly so, the Canadian government say and announce that they will recognize a Palestinian state. I have to turn to the families of our hostages who are absolutely furious with this particular announcement of a reward for the act of terror, because they know that this will not advance or hasten the release of the hostages or a ceasefire. But when Hamas knows that they are being rewarded for what they have done, that it will only delay the ceasefire, only delay the release of the hostages, and delay the eventual peace for the Middle East, for Israel, and for the Palestinians. The decision of the Canadian government does not help anyone in the Gaza Strip. It does not help anyone in Israel, and it does not help the case for peace. It only delays it. But yet I have to pray. I have to pray anyway, that just as we look forward to next Shabbat, to a Shabbat of consolation, that peace will come soon. That we will have an opportunity to see a political settlement. We will have an opportunity to see an agreement that brings comfort and peace to the Palestinians and to Israel. And of course, I pray that our hostages will come home as soon as possible.